Alright, today I'm gonna try something different. I got a few comments on some of my videos and a few messages about turning my phone sideways for the video. One guy was outraged and he's even like, "For the love of God, turn your phone sideways." On my phone, it's a Samsung S22 Ultra. When I view YouTube videos, whether my phone's sideways or straight, the video is fine. It fills the screen up. And in the past, when I try to record sideways, upload to YouTube, it will make a much smaller video. So that's what this test is today. I'm going to talk about high density polyethylene and barnacles. Now, barrels are high density polyethylene. The symbol for it to show you is high density polyethylene. Wow, this one's dirty. I'm gonna go find a clean one. Oh, there it is there. HDPE 2. High density polyethylene. Now, supposedly nothing sticks to high density polyethylene. These barnacles have been on here since April of 2024, I believe. This year, April. The boat hasn't been in the water since. I pressure washed the boat right when I pulled out the water. I had some algae and grass over a foot long growing on these barrels. And supposedly nothing sticks. High density polyethylene. The barnacles are dead and rotted. They're still sticking. If I get a scraper, I can probably scrape it off. Yesterday, I pulled all the barrels down off the houseboat because I had to seal some. Some of them wasn't holding air; they were leaking. These are the ones that are pressure washed already. I pressure washed at 2,000 psi with a turbo tip, and you can see there's still barnacles on there that are bonded to the high density polyethylene. So I wish I can find a bottom paint that would stick to the high density polyethylene. It may stick to it. I haven't tried it, but I know nothing sticks to high density polyethylene. After repairing kayaks that are made of high density polyethylene, only melted high density polyethylene will bond to it. So I think I may try a barrel with some bottom paint, so I don't have to do this again, because if I can't keep the bottom growth from sticking to it, this vessel spent about 6 weeks in the water before I built the cabin. 6 to 8 weeks in the water. And you know, once, sometimes twice a week, I go ride it for an hour to keep the growth down to a minimum. And it may have helped, but when I pull this thing out of the water, you know, right now the height it is now is about 4 inches above the trailer. So it was 4 inches lower on the trailer, and I had grass hanging from here touching the ground. So that's over 2 foot long grass. So I think I'm gonna experiment with some anti-foul paint. Maybe I might sand one barrel, anti-foul it, and put it on there and see how it fares, and leave it in the water for a couple of weeks and pull it up. Because once I get these barrels sealed and back on there, I'm gonna put old girl on the trailer, put her in the water, have some adventures. And I may just leave it in the water for at least 3 weeks, just to see what, the bottom growth, because I already know it's going to grow on just the high density polyethylene barrels. And, today I plan to finish. I think I got 6 left to pressure wash. Pressure wash these 6, pull all the caps and seal them. These 6 barrels were all sealed on this side, on my port side pontoon. They were all sealed because they're still holding air, no leaks. That was the purpose of adding my valve stems. If I have a leak, I'll know it. A barrel will be deflated. And after I added the valve stems, as I was pumping some of them up, I think one in the middle pontoon and 3 on the starboard pontoon. I could hear air leaking out in the caps. And I used factory seals. These were brand new barrels when I started, brand new seals. And I put them really tight, and they still leak. So I'm gonna go back with some PTFE, like I do with my floating docks. This stuff here, this is a TFE paste. This one can't read the label no more because I left it outside. It's a PTFE. I bought a brand new can. or TFE paste. All of my floating docks, I haven't had one leak that I know of yet. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna play with today. Sealing barrels, and I'm gonna see about getting all the barrels back on. Thank y'all for viewing. I said this is mostly a test video for me to test my phone sideways. I did change the aspect ratio. One of the problems I was having was the aspect ratio of my phone. It didn't meet the aspect ratio that YouTube required. Like when I turn the phone sideways, my phone, see my fingers blocking. I'm gonna get used to using the phone sideways. My phone would automatically change the aspect ratio if I turn it sideways. So when I try to upload to YouTube, it'll be a very tiny video, but I would get comments of begging me to turn my phone sideways. You know, so I guess on the platform they were viewing on, it would be a very tiny little picture with black bars on both sides. Whereas when I view it on my phone or on my computer, it's a full-size video. So this little video is mostly a control test to see if I can resolve that issue. And I had to get used to my phone. Yesterday I tried making a video. I didn't upload it. Yeah, y'all gonna laugh at me, but I was killing wasps. And I was showing you how to do it, and I had my phone sideways, and I went to move my phone to pull out the way to catch the wasp as they were dropping down, and I accidentally hit my lock screen button, and it canceled the video. Not that it was an important video, it's just I use water and Dawn dish soap to kill wasps, and they're dead within a minute. It only works on red wasps, some hornets, but it guaranteed to work on red wasps, the ones that stink. So yeah, again, I was saying high density polyethylene, you can do your research on it. Nothing's supposed to stick to it. It's similar to Teflon in nature as far as the surface, but bottom growth, algae, and barnacles love it, and it's very hard to get off. This boat's been out of the water since April, so those barnacles are very dry and brittle, and they are still bonded to the plastic. So that's something I want to resolve. I don't want to waste copper paint. It's about $150 a gallon of copper paint. It would take roughly half a gallon or less to copper paint all these barrels and the straps. I don't want to just waste it and have it not work on me. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do some more research of what I can do to get paint to bond. Maybe lightly sand it, then paint. Because if you leave in the water prolonged periods of time, I mean, you can clearly see the results. And so this was an estimated 6 weeks out in the water. Alright, thank y'all for viewing. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm gonna break out the pressure washer, try to get some progress done today with one arm. I'm gonna try to pressure wash these last 6, and then I'm gonna start pulling caps, sealing. I don't know when to put the barrels back on. Coming down with one arm was easy, gravity kind of helped. Going back up, it could be a little more difficult. So I may have to get some help with balls. Thank you. See you in the next one.